Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Denver Nuggets. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Ewing is out there at Malone. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Johnson, and it's Stockton in at the 2.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Sabonis. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He said his guys have to minimize the second chance points tonight. I asked him what that meant, and he said it has to be a team effort. Everyone has to box out, from the guards to the bigs. Everybody's going to be on the glass tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Thank you.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening, but he has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Outside, Sabonis. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lopez against Malone. 6 to shoot. Lopez kicks to Sabonis. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Worthy outside. Stockton from outside. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stockton against Pierce. And again, Denver no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Ewing. Fade away. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And there's the call on Karl Malone. That is his first foul of the game. Malone against Lopez. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. There's Sabonis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs leading by 5. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Ewing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Now here's Lopez. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And they get it, and he dunks it down.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Stockton outside. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. The rebound by Walton. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now here's Pierce. No points in the game yet for him. Screen by Walton. And Pierce is good for 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Ewing sets a screen for Stockton. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Pierce.
Come to me.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Stockton. He lobs it up and finished off by Worthy.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Right side Pierce. Over Stockton. The kick out to Lopez. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Spurs on defense. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pierce for 3.
Superb defense from Stockton. Good at just staying with shooters and making things difficult.
Here's Worthy. And finished off by Worthy.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Pierce. From downtown, the shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for John Stockton.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Johnson. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
Worthy outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the Nuggets score.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The pass to Worthy. Ewing inside. Walton defending. Ewing misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Sabonis inside. Worthy on him. Pierce is doubled. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Another 3 for Denver.
No hesitation. SGA grabbing it and letting it go.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Malone outside. He kicks it to Stockton. Over Pierce. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The kick out to Sabonis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Stockton. The shot. No good. And it's Denver the other way. To the paint. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
A different look for Denver. Marcus Camby is checked in for Lopez. Adier comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Paul Pierce. San Antonio also making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ewing. Lucas comes in for Malone. Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for James Worthy. Now, here's Thomas. It's good from long range.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Redick with the 3. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Thomas covering. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Pass to Johnson. Kicks it to Lucas. 6 to shoot. It's Thomas on the wing. Driving to the basket. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Denver passing it around. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Thomas. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And throughout the history of our league, few athletes are truly unique enough to change the way the sport is played. And Magic falls into that category.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Nattier, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:30 left in the first quarter. And that one goes long. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the pick. To the middle. Over to the left wing. Shakes him. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Walton. Pass to Reddick. Over Stockton. And another miss by Denver. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. John Wall's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs leading by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's a good screen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Reddick with the bucket.
That's not an easy 3, but JJ has practiced that. It's well within his routine.
1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and Those are probably being invited.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Malone is out there with Worthy. Then there's Ewing. And it's Wall. And it's Thomas in at the 1. So Walton nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside, Wall. Dishes it to Ewing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Spurs shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Nuggets. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here is Walton. Outside Pierce. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Ilgauskas is checked in for Walton. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lopez. Stolen by Worthy. Oh, and here we go. Worthy's got it, the fast break chance.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And so John Wall nails both of them. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And that one is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing score.
Wall with the bounce pass. And then Ewing with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
For Denver, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's off on the second.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Here's Lopez, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Wall passes to Malone. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pierce against Wall. Lopez outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Thomas covering. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
The feed now to Ewing. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Patrick Ewing.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
He gets that one.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
San Antonio leading by 3. Wall passes to Ewing. Thomas kicks to Wall. Down low, outside for Thomas. They get it again. Ewing. James Worthy on the wing. All taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Wall. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. Worthy against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Sabonis. Here's Ilgauskas. Worthy with the rebound. Here's San Antonio now. 6-point lead. The pass to Wall. And Pierce pulls it down. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle. He can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Ewing a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
John Stockton. He's checked in for John Wall. Here's the pass to Augustus. It's tipped. Stolen by Thomas. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Pierce kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Sabonis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Stockton against Pierce. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Robinson's checked in for Karl Malone.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. He kicks it to Ewing. Ewing a screen on Sabonis. Robinson dishes to Ewing. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. Shoots over Worthy. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Sabonis is gone. 1 of 4 so far. Here's Thomas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Nuggets trail. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Nurkic. And shot opportunity, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Outside Thomas. Ewing left side. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Goes up with the stripe. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Ewing's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander.
San Antonio.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Nuggets. San Antonio also making some changes. Lucas is checked in for Ewing. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Sabonis inside, covered by Worthy. And the wide open shot from Redick drops in the tray. Redick's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Passes it to Lucas. And here is Johnson. And it's Worthy in the corner. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Worthy's got 7.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. A different look for Denver. Walton's checked in for Lopez. And Shane Battier subbed in for Sabonis. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
San Antonio trailing here. Stockton with it. He has 6. Here's the pass to Lucas. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by Lucas.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Nurkic setting the pick for Redick. The shot comes out, and San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Stockton. Here's Lucas. Lays it up off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities.
San Antonio with the ball. Worthy, the pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Redick with 3, and the 3 ball is good. Redick's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Denver.
J.J. Redick, a professional shooter. He's got shooting down to a science.
Here's Stockton. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. 1:56 left in the first half. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Nurkic.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Pass to Robinson. Stockton from outside. It's tipped. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And they recover it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Redick for 3. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Outside Worthy. Johnson double team. Lucas kicks to Robinson to the inside. Adier with the steal. To the paint, here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
This is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Stockton passes to Worthy. Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Redick is in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Worthy outside. Lucas dishes to Stockton. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The kick out to Worthy. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Pierce is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Walton. And it's Sabonis in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For San Antonio, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And Johnson drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Johnson. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. The Spurs have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Shooting for San Antonio. Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so he makes them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Here's for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Johnson the screen. 3-pointer, Stockton. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Here's Denver now. Here's Pierce. 12 points for him. Sabonis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Stockton left side. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Good on both. San Antonio trailing here. Stockton outside. Offline with his 3.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Sabonis the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Spurs trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ewing outside. Johnson inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. Stockton, good.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Stockton against Pierce. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Worthy kicks to Stockton. Ewing outside. On the wing, Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Walton the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pierce against Stockton. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. John Wall's checked in for Stockton. And Thomas subbed in for Worthy. And it's Pierce in the corner. Pierce is doubled. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Inside. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaiah Thomas with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Johnson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Pierce with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Walton. And another miss by Denver. San Antonio with the ball. Malone down low. Lopez is there. And it's sent back by Lopez. There's Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 11. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Pierce. Lopez outside. Stolen by Ewing. And now Malone pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Shane Battier is checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. And both free throws good for Malone. The Nuggets trail by 3. Battier outside. Walton against Ewing. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. And the Nuggets making a change here. Redick is checked in.
J.J. Redick.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now Thomas. Ewing outside. Johnson inside. Defended by Sabonis. Basket good.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Fader on the way. And that one good. Walton's got 8.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area. Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Battier dishes to Redick. Walton a screen on Thomas. Out to Battier. Lots of room. Rebound San Antonio. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Sabonis. Outside, Ewing. Now the pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Over Sabonis. Up again. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Battier, the pass to Sabonis. Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Lopez outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. 7 points in the game.
That's a big shot from Lopez. His accuracy from behind the three-point line is really impressive.
Ewing trying to get open. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson against Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. That's good from Ewing. And here's Redick. He's got 9. Battier outside. Walton a screen on Wall. Here's Battier, and he lays it straight in.
J.J. Redick knows everybody's position on every play in the playbook, so good job of getting the ball over to his teammate there.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Battier outside. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Spurs. A 2-point game. There's the dish to Ewing. Pass to Johnson. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Sabonis kicks to Battier. Camby sets the screen for Sabonis. Outside, Redick. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Redick, no good.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Thomas against Redick. Outside, Ewing. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Johnson, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Redick for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Johnson, the pass to Ewing. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Battier outside. Pass to Sabonis. Redick with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Redick's got 12 in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
He misses the free throw. And the Nuggets with some changes. Ilgauskas comes in for Walton. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for J.J. Redick. The Spurs also changing it up. Worthy's checked in for Johnson. And Stockton subbed in for John Wall. On the wing, Battier. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ewing kicks to Thomas. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Thomas, good. Thomas got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
The first one falls.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front, up by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Wall on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Malone is out there with Ewing. Then it's Stockton. Then there's Worthy. And it's Thomas in at the point. Ewing trying to get open. Thomas, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Pierce kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Sabonis has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Worthy finds Ewing.
Number 5. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Spurs, Ewing taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander cans the shot from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander knowing his range that time and finding it.
Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ewing, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Thomas, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Pierce. No good that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Ewing dishes to Stockton. And it's Denver with the rebound.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Sabonis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Ilgauskas. Just 4 to shoot. Sabonis tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Worthy with it to the inside. Here's Ewing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Nuggets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Lopez. A three-pointer off the mark. And San Antonio has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Finished off by Worthy.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pierce. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. Back to Lopez. Fires top of the key. Ewing gets the rebound. Ewing's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ewing. Oh, that's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Down low. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Sabonis.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
San Antonio calls timeout. Getting checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Ewing, and good that time. Ewing's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
The putback, great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Banked in off the glass. Ewing's got 5 points in the quarter.
and one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Lopez against Malone, and stolen by Malone. Stockton outside. Ewing outside. Passes it to Johnson. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
And the basket by Pierce.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Outside, Ewing. The pass to Johnson. Outside for Stockton. Ewing dishes to Malone. Pass to Stockton. And they get it back. Malone, the pass to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. It's Ewing high post. Over Sabonis. Ewing can't get it to go. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Denver. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Malone finds Worthy. Stockton with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Stockton passes to Ewing. Now here's Johnson. Outside for Stockton. Tries again. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances.
Both free throws good from Ewing.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those two.
Sabonis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to get open is Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Patrick Ewing.
First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Spurs leading by 5. Johnson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 16 here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Pass to Pierce. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Sabonis. Clock at 6 for 3. Pierce. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Sabonis against Stockton. He dishes it to Ewing. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
Here's Gilgeous. Oh, the power on that through
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Stockton. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Walton inside. He's against Ewing. Outside, Sabonis. 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Lopez. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 7. To the middle. Pierce with the steal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pierce wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
Malone sets the pick for Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Denver calls timeout. To the inside. Pierce finds Sabonis. And yes, it's good.
You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
Now, here's Stockton. Ewing surveying the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Plays it up and banks it in. 32 points for Magic Johnson.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
And so Stockton will bring it up for San Antonio. Leading by 5. Ewing outside. He feeds it to Johnson. Outside for Stockton. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. And Walton sends it back. Stockton outside. No good with the triple.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Lopez passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Feeds it to Walton. Over Malone. Misses off the left iron. Spurs leading by 5. And it's Worthy in the corner. Johnson outside. Ewing, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Walton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And who else would you want on the line? I mean, Stockton is made for these situations.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's throwing like this, watch out.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 26 seconds left in the game. The pass to Walton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Clearly a foul.
So Walton nails both of them.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights-out shooter and an even better distributor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they had a foul to give, but they want to use it on the ground.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself. Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
.11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ewing sets a screen for Stockton. Here's Johnson. Count it! And so it's San Antonio who's scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.